maybe. I think for them, they you got to focus on their big heroes that they build drafts around. Shadow Demon, Void Spirit, Pangolier, Ember. Like, these are the main bans that we're going to look for, and if any of these get through, then maybe we might see a new draft come through. The fact that right now, yeah, you've got Void Spirit still available, Shadow Demon still available, so you're going to have at least one present in the game. Will they first pick it? Potentially.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to first to SF. That's...
No, Shadow Demon.
Demon? Yeah,
sorry,
Shadow Demon, yes.
To be correct, if I did.
I think that's just like the best first pick in Dota right now, it feels. That and Oracle, because you have this offensive purge and save. And that's good with everything. Save mechanics are always good.
But there we go.
You know, it's just
straight away.
To be very clear, I think one thing that VP does very well that other teams maybe not, it's they lose game 1, they understand why they lost, they adapt the draft, you see the Warlock. And then game 3, they offer up like the most obvious hero that a team would want, right? So then it's like, we force you into this first pick because you can't not deny it, and then we build the draft around it, right?
The interesting thing is this DP, I know it's no one's best hero, but it's weak against SD because the aggro purge like just instant removes Yules. But I feel like as a support, if they want to go that direction, Death Prophet kind of owns SD because you get maxed out silence earlier. You just silence the Shadow Demon and run at him, and even if you're the one that targeted, you're a 5 position. You don't care.
Will they play this on support though? Solo or Zayats? Maybe
you can. I think every team is at least considering DP support.
Okay, that's fair.
Like if you were, I don't think they would, but let's say HR go for an AA in the second phase.
Then you have to
really put him on support. Yeah. Earth Spirit leads me to believe it's not going to be that case because much like the SF in the second game, this Earth Spirit hero does so much better if you have kill potential mid. My brother's rule, who loves that hero, one of his favorites, is that you need to be able to kill 2 lanes. Similar to an Earth Shaker in a lot of ways, but the weakness of Earth Spirit is you don't have the ability to mess with creep waves like a Shaker, where you can kind of just like secure lanes. You're more of this just, I don't even know how to put it, like you're more about lane security. Earth Spirit is garbage in lane. He has to find kills.
Points away.
And another Pango. Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, they love it. It's been working out, and eventually T-Gov's going to be turned to love it as well at this point.
Yeah, one day. Again, HellRaisers, I'm a bigger fan for the Pangolier. Just the way they slot it into their draft. It's like they're opening 2 picks. 9 times out of 10, you don't really know exactly what's happening with it. Of course, Shadow Demon support, 4 or 5. Pangolier again, same thing. Virtus.pro on the other hand, they've shown that the Earth Spirit will obviously be their 4. DP maybe could be their 5, could be their mid, but
Be a Spirit Core.
it could be. I'm down for it, but I just don't.
I still think it's super good.
No, it is. But does anyone play Earth Spirit on VP for core side? I don't think they do.
Who the hell knows, man? I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, people had like a month and a half in quarantine. If you can't play some of these heroes, like, what have you been doing?
There's only 100 heroes, man. Just play them all. Come on.
I will say it is kind of busted how you consider all of the spirits, with the exception of Storm, can be played in like every role. So that's where I feel like I'm waiting for it to go full circle. People are like, hey, what about this Void Spirit and Ember Spirit? What if we support them? And now we just got to wait for people to go, what about Earth Spirit Core?
No. Oh.
It's also something I hope to see Nigma pick up, because Weeha's Earth Spirit has always been my favorite hero for him.
I do have one bad flashback though. When we were at the CQ Major, we were playing against Vichy Gaming. We won, I think, the first game in the best of 3. Chaos, by the way, never really won best of 3s. Anyway, we're game 2. We're feeling ourselves. We're like, damn, son, we got this. And then we're like, Weeha, what do you want to play? And he's like, I want to play Earth Spirit. I'm like, oof, sure, picks it. 0-7 or something. Horrendous. We get out the game and we're like, Weeha, brother, are we going to talk about this Earth Spirit?
I mean,
he never played well in that performance. No, after that loss, it was like, we're done. We're out.
I can't imagine Misery's like. He was probably literally mauling after that.
Oh, it was like
poor Misery, man. He's lost so much hair.
Yeah,
like,
because of the game.
No, he actually had to go bald after that. Like during the Chaos era, I say era, it's not really an era, just Chaos existence. He went from having mild hair to then getting the blade out and going full bald and just commit.
At least he owns it though. I hate the people, right? And sorry if there's any of you out there, but if you start balding and then you just leave it, it's just the wrong play. Just get rid of it. Just go well.
I don't know about that.
But it did improve though. I feel like the clean shave is like a
Then you're owning it. You've got that bald badass look, like the tough man look. Even if you're not so tough, it can help you out.
Yeah,
especially bald with the beard is always in play. However, I have a really odd shaped head, so I am. Totally
have you ever been like shaven or bald?
Just trust me. Right? There's a lot of volume here.
Yeah, I was saying there's a lot of flamboyance and
exactly. It does not look good with it gone. I'm not going to bring up any photographs. The disruptor pick.
Twitch chat, you know what to do. Go find some photos of Kyle. Come on.
No,
if Kyle gets below 6% prediction rate, he will release these picks by the end of this tournament.
The issue I have with the SD Disruptor is that you're susceptible to being ran at, and I know it's decent against the bat and lane. And also, just keep in mind, like VP, a part of why I think they've found this more, they've sort of stabilized in terms of how are they going to perform on a game-by-game basis. It's partially because they've found this hero pool for resolution, and we've really seen it in this series. Axe, Centaur, Batrider, big fans, and they're going to go for a Lycan themselves. What's the weakness of Disruptor SD? Getting ran at? You pick a Lycan. You have a Death Prophet. This draft is on point, and you have last pick.
It is very spooky. I think that the HellRaisers could adapt their draft right now by putting the Pangolier in the core role. You accept that there's not a lot of pressure coming from the Lycan. You get the early like Maelstrom, that ability to push out lanes, and then sure, playing outside of your base is going to be very scary. But if you can ever get to the point of truly defending tier 3s you've not picked off, it could be pretty hard, because the only hero right now, it's like Lycan DP, they go up, they could easily get shunned out. You said the SDV DP, the Pangolier v Lycan, like they have the answers if they get over the absolute bloodfest that the start of the game will be.
It's just, I don't know, I'm concerned. I don't know what your last pick is, HellRaisers here. I think Troll has had an incredible win rate this far, but it can be really rough against Bat and Death Prophet.
We saw they got shut down last week pretty hard as well.
Yeah, you probably, is PL banned? Because if not, this is a pretty simple pickup, I think. VP have no real illusion clear right now. And you want something that can lane against Bat, which could still be a solo hero. In fact, I want to say it's Rezos, because I think that's what they're more comfortable with. But then you're saving your last pick for your 5 position. That's very unlikely. So I'm almost led to believe that it's actually a DP support. Because although Solo's more comfortable on Bat, Rezo could play the DP or the Lycan. This is the beauty of the Virtus.pro.
So this is they're completely open.
Imagine if you're now in that position trying to draft against it, you're like, this could be there, this could be here. You're wasting your reserve time. Now you do the wrong pick.
It's a real pain in the ass nowadays to draft.
So annoying.
You have to run through all these different permutations, and if you're wrong, you're just sabotaging your own lineup.
And this is where we come back to what we were saying before, right? Where you do have this flexibility. It opens up everything where if you have a team that isn't as able to flex around, then they're the ones that are pigeonholed.
I would lean to think it's Bat support just because you have great matchups against both of these HellRaiser supports. And that's always a good feeling because you can just freely like pull waves. You can go trade with the supports. You hit level 2, level 3. Suddenly you're threatening kills at all times.
But this is where VP are just offering up a trap. It's like if you counter the Bat pick, be it some Slark or PL or something like this, that sure you have a good lane, you just pick a strong like off laner and then boom, you're demolished, right? So this is where you have to decide, like, do I take the Gambit or not?
And that's why I call a few teams are first 2ing Bat, because you have that advantage. Because Bat, it will dominate lanes, and if you can dominate lane as a Bat, you're going to dominate the game. Whereas, and then if they get counters, then you just save your last pick to shit on that last pick that they just picked to pick against your Bat. And you're just like, go. Got him.
That was the triangle.
It's this horrible, like, oh no, we're just running around in circles and we don't have the answers for it.
Yeah, Dota's, it's cool though. I like this. I've been enjoying myself watching this league just because at the top echelon, the drafting makes sense and it's way more fun to witness. Then you get late at night, you go check out those North American leagues.
The Wild West.
Nothing makes sense. I saw some stuff yesterday I never thought I would see. BKB into Refresher Rush on a Death Prophet. Game ends 45 minutes. No damage on the tier 1
player that was.
Troll rushing Helm of Dominator. Some just wild stuff. Wild stuff.
So they go for the...
Which means it's now Bat support because there's 2 lanes that you can't play into, and I think you last pick something for either Rezo or ILTW. I feel like you just pick something to lane against PL, right? LC is sick here.
LC is pretty good. Very strong. I'm just trying to think of like where they want to put the Lycan, because maybe you just put Rezo on the Lycan, you offer him up in the side lane, just exist, and then you put a big win condition.
I don't like that. I think you just make it Lycan carry. It's still too strong. PL can be troubling, but I feel like when you're behind as a Lycan against PL, it's even worse. The reason a Lycan wins the game is because you're just eating through these towers. You're like 5k net worth ahead at a point because of all the map control. They go for a Zeus instead. So same concept though. This hero dumpsters PL, one of the best in the business at it. Imagine now it's a I honestly have no clue.
But if that Zeus is mid against a Quap, it's not that fun to play.
It's not a terrible matchup, but it's not good.
No, it's not good. And I feel like if you make one mistake there, the Quap could just dump you. You now have 2-level advantage. So
you do Bat-like in bottom, you Zeus mid, or sorry, DP mid, and you put Zeus off lane.
Sure.
With your Earth Spirit.
And then the Earth Spirit just goes boots, grabs the wave, blocks the small camp, and the full camp brings it back around in front of tower. Okay, I can see it, maybe.
I mean, I really have no idea. I will say I love Zeus. If you look at this lineup from HellRaisers, right, they are incredibly squishy. They were banking on this PL Illusion army as sort of their beef, right? But Zeus just denies that. And now all of a sudden, your supports are very exposed. And I actually love the Zeus pick. I think this hero is super underrated. Since TI8, when OG had that decisive Game 5 in the finals against LGD, where Tops and Zeus went off, I felt like this hero would have seen more pick, but it just hasn't. And I think if this was a game for it, it's right here.
Underutilized, but now in a key game for a deciding moment. So you sound very confident on the VP draft this time around. Are you sticking with your HR boys?
No, unfortunately, I do have to shift it. The draft has made me feel like VP's got it. I think just the itemization needed from HellRaisers is too reliant on Pango having to buy all of it pretty much, because Quap and PL are very greedy and you can't really change it up. So I think, yeah, it's going to be very rough for them to muscle up in these early fights, and VP should just be able to take this game.
Well, everyone's going for VP here on the desk, but it's time for us to go to our commentators one last time. Is Shiva and Lacoste ready to take this one away? And the draft could have decided it all, but do you guys agree with what the analysts had to say?
Let me ask my analyst. Lacoste, what do you think with the solo Death Prophet coming our way?
Oh, I watch a lot of ESL, and I don't believe seeing any Death Prophet position 5 winning the game. I think it was a more of a surprise pick for a few days. Like, oh, we're gonna shift this Death Prophet to position 5. They're not gonna expect it. These days, everyone expects it. I want to see Zeus. What lane no one is gonna go to? See if he's gonna have some shared tangos, 2 shared tangos.
Yeah, he's gonna go mid, right? Yeah, he's on his way mid. He's going there. He'll be laning up against Queen of Pain. Zeus versus Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain favored, but it is a no-one Zeus.
I don't know how this matchup should go. I did not see it in my book. Like, Queen of Pain should have advantage if she manages to grab a kill on Zeus. Like, you have multiple points in Shadow Strike. It's gonna become hard for Zeus to lane. I might be wrong. I don't know. It's just, I've seen this matchup a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, we were also going to have, just like last game, this time on the other team, though, an Earth Spirit that is probably going to move around quite a bit and will be able to help no one in that mid lane.
Yeah, that's definitely the hero that can help, especially if Queen of Pain goes like full greed. We've seen 2 points in Shadow Strike, no blink, and then point in Scream of Pain just for maximum kill efficiency. And this is where Earth Spirit could punish you. Roll in, and some extra damage, you know that she's not going to be able to blink away.
So with you not believing in a Death Prophet from as position 5 in this case, does that mean you're preferring HellRaisers? Like, you're going against the panel?
No, but I'm still not a big fan of Death Prophet, though I think Virtus.pro has a better overall draft. All these heroes are very squishy. Like, you have Disruptor, Shadow Demon, Pango. Pango needs to buy all these tanky items for the team. Like, you definitely need to have pipe. And Zeus, I mean, he just loves to play against the illusion heroes.
Yeah,
this is the hero that should not be underestimated. Like, you think, oh man, they have Zeus, but Zeus is one of the best late game heroes.
He is able to pump out a ton of damage, so we need that pipe sooner rather than later on the Pango.
Okay, you can see already no one on the mid lane, back and forth, skilling Arc Lightning. Like, he's afraid of this Queen of Pain.
Yep. He is. That doesn't mean that Sunny, if he gets a stick, he's going to have a nice amount of sustain there coming from those lightnings that no one will use to get the last hits. In the meantime, Rezo is once again taking a creep wave away. He's taking a lot of damage, though. With Pushka able to do so much with that Thunderstrike.
I don't care about the other lanes. I'm just watching the mid choose for the next minute.
Alright, that's fine. I'll keep tabs on the other lanes just in case First Blood happens anywhere else, because it might.
Yeah, so far so good for no one. He got 3 denies at one point, using Arc Lightning to get like 2 creep kills and a deny.
You gotta hold that thought for a second, because Zayach... Now his eyes lips. Never mind, continue on the mid lane.
Yeah, so far he is controlling the lane very well. Pushing it in, then lane bounces back to the tower, and then he can farm underneath the tower. He's not really threatened by Queen of Pain, a little bit of Kale.
Kale. I mean, he's doing quite well, actually. 7 and 3, and Queen of Pain on 4 and 0, even though there's still creeps coming in from the Radiant side, so no one should be able to get even further ahead.
And now you have regeneration from the tower.
Yes.
Like, overtime damage from this Shadow Strike is not gonna be that efficient. It's not much, but at least it's something. Man, 10, 11, 3 against 5-0. Queen of Pain.
And Sunny is gonna have to use a salve in a second already, because the amount of burst coming out is just quite high.
Oh, he cancels the salve. I can't believe how greedy Sunny is playing. Like, he's standing in front of the Zeus.
Do you feel like he's underestimating because it is Zeus?
If he blinks on Zeus right now, he might grab a kill.
Okay.
Blink, Shadow Strike, 2 hits, but no one has a creep wave advantage.
Yeah. And Sunny does have a Mango and a Fairy Fire, just in case. Meantime, Resolution's still a nuisance. He is able to get the whole creep wave and do a lot of damage to it. Ooh. Pushka might actually die here first. We'll come back to that middle lane in a second. He's going to try and hide at the tier 2 tower. He's got 4 stacks, a sticky napalm. Though this tier 2 tower hurts like crazy. He has a Fairy Fire available. Zayach will die for that, but at least he got the first blood money. Look at the amount of damage. Rezo, now he lives, but at what cost? He's gonna
It's a tier 2 tower. He got buffed. 200 damage.
Yes.
Extra 25 in the previous patch, and also 2500 HP on that tower. So you do not want to die on tier 2 tower anymore.
Oh, and we are actually having Resolution getting chased. This Earth Spirit that outpost is in control by the Dire. What am I saying? I'm mad. Oh, got him. Sorry, that battle will continue. How's this mid lane going then? 19 to 3 for no one. 16 to 1 for Xani. The harassment continues.
Now, once Zeus gets level 6, you have kill potential on the side lanes. You also want to be giving Zeus a rune, illusion rune on the top lane, but HellRaisers are doing a good job just controlling those.
Yeah, this Zeus, I mean, it's now a little bit more even with Xani and no one. Ooh, a little bit of juke there by Xani, yep.
He used it on the ground, he used it on the hero, he would have not missed.
Yeah,
meanwhile,
finally.
we are missing a kill.
Yeah, but that was like an endless battle that eventually would lead to Pushka being able to get the solo kill on Rezo's Bat. I mean, punish
So
him for all
Bat
the
will
waves.
TP mid lane just to refill no one's bottle.
Nice.
The efficiency, and now he can grab level 6 after this wave, refill the bottle on the bounty rune on the bottom, or right side of the map.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the other lanes.
Yeah.
Phantom
So,
Lantern having a free farm,
Yes.
level 5, really uncontested.
LTW is doing okay as well on the top lane. That being said, though, Funnick is not doing bad there either on this Pangolier, so I feel like it's a little bit of a wash. And the supports are hanging around, but are not really taking any experience. They're having their own battle amongst themselves. But I feel like that lane doesn't really have a lot of kill potential, unless I'm completely mistaken. The top lane.
On the top lane? Yeah. Unless somehow HellRaisers overextend, dive a tower. You can't really just kill with Lycans and Death Prophet. Also, they have a save with Disruption, Swashbuckle, repositioning ability. So it's hard to bring down. It's just you want Lycan to get the farm, you want Death Prophet to get levels. That's pretty much what you want to have from this lane.
I think also you want PL to get solo kills on your enemy core. That is Resolution Bat. He's level 6 now. And I mean, this bottom lane has been just constant harass, and it's working out for HellRaisers.
Zeus can
first blood.
TP
Yeah.
and make a rotation right now, but you also need to be careful Queen of Pain, one of the better ones. If you're playing too aggressive near the enemy towers, you can TP and get 1 or 2 kills.
Yeah, he's just gonna go back mid. And I mean, I don't know if is this what Rezo should continuously be doing, because it's gonna backfire again at this rate. He's taking so much damage. He does have Zayaj to back him up, and Nyx can't chase because of it. But is this worth it? I guess it is. He can take an entire lane. He feels like it is.
Yeah, right now they can't really contest Phantom Lancer's farms, so they're trying to get the most out of this. Pushka, only level 2, doesn't have a point in Glimpse yet. One of the ways to stop the TPs, but it also the range kind of sucks. Queen of Pain, Invis.
Yeah, I think he was hunting for Rezo, but couldn't see him anymore.
Lycan forced to go to jungle, so that Prophet will try to soak up some experience on the top lane. But this also opens up the kill honor. If you see that Prophet in the lane, you know, like, go straight away to grab a kill. Javelin ready on Pango, plus level 6.
Yeah, Xani finally was able to get his rotation into a kill, and the tower, with the help of the right clicks, will be able to take out Zayaj as well. They did get the Pushka in return for that. But sometimes you see the tactical feeds to create space for your enemies, but I feel like they're not getting a lot with all these movements, with dying. Like, they're not buying a lot of extra space anywhere else. It just feels weird places to die for me. But that might just be me. I mean, that was like the 3rd time that that Rezo died. As the Arun is top, and Lycan will, well, actually force the Pushka to take it. Queen of Pain, he's trying to run from this, but yeah, it's not enough damage. Nice static field coming out from a Pushka.
The Pushka is struggling. He is level 2 on Disruptor, but once you get the points and Glimpse, like, you can, in the mid game, you can just send Lycan back to the laning stage, you know? He is way too quick.
Zayaj finding Roger, realizing Roger is kind of low on the old HP, but the disruption should allow for him to maybe run out. Xani actually coming in to save Roger, and forcing Zayaj to TP out. They do not have any way to stop that. Disruption obviously already used earlier. Tip coming out as well.
I'm really liking Nyx's approach to this game. Phantom Lancer, the hero that wants to go greedy, but also when you're playing against a lot of magical damage, Zeus, Earth Spirit, Batrider, you buy a hood.
Yeah. Diffusal into hood looks to be his progression at this point.
He might get a hood.
He's getting free farm again.
Yeah, he might get a hood after, even before. Like, it depends how this game develops. If he can afford to get a diffusal first, I would say it's safer to get a hood first, then you know you're not gonna die. You will have your doppelganger maxed out. Now you just want to continue to farm the jungle, Iron Talon. And here's the smoke from Virtus.pro.
Let's see if they can take Nyx down. That's going to be their goal. They know which one's the real one. He has got some stick charges available and makes it to the tower. And actually he's thinking about turning this around. He does have TPs coming in. Phonic with the Rolling Thunder looking for a target. As Zayaj is getting chased. Xani coming in from the side as well. And actually he jumps to no one. They know exactly what he want to have. And this Zeus with the Rolling Thunder there doesn't have really anywhere to go. A will drop. Zayaj also still was food or fodder for Nyx. In the meantime, Solo, Camera League run away, gets glimpsed back into the Static Storm and will now teleport out. There is...
Whoa, the ulti does not connect.
No, that is a safe Death Prophet. That was... I mean, it was ambitious.
You also see Death Prophet, like, man, this is the hero that we need to kill. It's a position 5 Death Prophet, and now you miss the ulti. I know chat is gonna love this one.
Oh, yes.
I hope you're having enough points. Don't waste them. Highlight the message. Type Kek W for this one.
Yeah. That is a fairly long cooldown as well there. For that one. But they did get no one as well. It was a good fight for HellRaisers, and most importantly, that was a gank to try and slow down Nyx's farm. That was the first, like, organized gank by Virtus.pro with including no one, and they didn't get anybody. Ooh, maybe they can do it this time around though. Zayaj is doing already a lot of damage to Nyx. In comes the Lycan as well, but Roger is here to try and help out. Doppelganger away, but the ultimate from Zeus still scouting out which one's the real one, and with the help of the Mud Golem stun, Nick. Oh, dude, bad
It's like they're
timing.
lagging. Okay.
Oh. Bro, I think Rogers is dead. We can forget about him. I think Nyx will probably die. Although the disruption came out. Do you think those little creeps... He has got a doppelganger in 8 seconds. Doesn't have 6
He has 85 HP, Sheaves.
Yeah, but there's only creeps hitting him. Oh, actually, Solo can have a creep swarm as well. And no one has the arc lightning.
It's shapeshifted and
Yeah, but he's in a disruption.
Getting in.
Yeah, okay. Oh, the disarm! What did you say, Lacoste? Oh, the doppelganger is just a second too late, but Pushka is trying to run away at that one. No one. Still taking quite a bit of damage. Here comes the exorcism from the support Death Prophet. We'll see what kind of effect that has. It will definitely help killing off Funnick. And that is 3 dead on the side of HellRaisers. Again, most importantly, Nyx died this time around as well.
If you can't kill the Zeus in a team fight, like, his damage is gonna be insane. Also, you got probably the best tier 1 item you can get for Zeus. Faded Brooch.
Nice.
Mana, extra movement speed, and he is gonna take care of himself. Not going for anything greedy, just the Yule Scepter. So he can buy time, dispel Shadow Strike, manipulate with Pangoliers, Rolling Thunder.
Yeah. I mean, that is what killed him off earlier. Just needs to have something to survive a little bit longer. Well, Virtus.pro, they got that time what they wanted. They got a tier 1 tower off the back of that as well. Both teams have only taken 1 tower so far. That being said, their push potential on the side of VP is a lot stronger, I feel like, than on the side of HellRaisers. We're not completely sad with the PL being able to push towers, but at the moment, you don't really want to show your PL in the lane, do you?
That's why I wanted to see Phantom Lancer building Hood first. If you want to like join fights, that's gonna save you. Now has Doppelganger maxed out, so that's gonna be, you know, a saving ability for him. Also a farming one.
Yeah.
Are they trying to get a Roche? Like, you have that profit.
I think they just want to fight.
Yet.
Okay, the Zeus ulti coming out, scouting everybody here. There's 4 versus 5. Virtus.pro jumping in. Ziox already with the magnetized Funnick. Thinking about the Rolling Thunder, but he gets grabbed by Rezo back into the hands of Virtus.pro. He's the only one that will fall here, though. Actually, the only one in combination with a tier 1 tower, it looks like.
So once they get that profit ulti, it's a position 5 that profit. Things are going well for them, I would say. You can just straight up run into Roche Pit with Lycan and that profit, while other heroes are showing on the lane. You also have Zeus who can scout things out with the ulti.
Yeah. It looks like Virtus.pro is finding their legs in this game. That sure, the PL is very far ahead in net worth, still is doing good, but they have the answers. We've seen them having the answers for the PL. Ooh, Zayat gets a haste rune. Looks like that should be enough to get himself safe. The glimpse was a little small one.
Yeah, you can see how aggressive no one plays on the bottom. Like, showing up on the lanes as Zeus, you may think, we can kill him, and here comes Solo, position 5, pushing your tier 1 tower.
Look at him go!
He's not afraid to use those earlier exorcism just to, you know, try to force any kind of rotation. It still is a position 5.
Yeah, he's very fast as well. We saw Roger actually moving forward, seeing if he could get a disruption, but once Death Prophet starts to move away from you, you can't really catch up. Unless you're some mobility-based hero. We do have a smoke coming out from HellRaisers and a drawing into the triangle of Virtus.pro, which we see won't actually get them a kill unless they might try to wrap around. Ooh, Death Prophet. Solo. He's going to walk up the high ground in a second.
Oh, even Zayat is going for book build. We've seen that yesterday or the day before on Earth Spirit.
Smoke upon smoke. But who is gonna find who? Oh, they see Nyx. Rezo has got his travels, but no blink yet. Won't be able to jump on him. Then actually they find Solo. He's gonna try to teleport out, but no.
Yeah,
no
I believe Solo is Sienna. which means everything's good. I just saw 4 heroes on the bottom lane, so you get the most out of the map.
Yeah, tank the gank, sort of, in a way, if you will. Yeah, I think he is going to see his tier 1 tower die, though, which is unfortunate, unless... I guess this death prophet is still death for so short. Like, he's already back alive. He did use his teleport, of course, to try and get out from the sticky situation he was in, meaning his only option is to walk back. But his tier 1 tower is already down.
And Zeus has to be one of the worst heroes struck by a new patch, where everything is around 20% weaker, and every single talent has a number.
Oh,
man, that sucks.
That is sad. Oh, Solo is sad again as well as they find him once more. He did get a silence out, but yeah, there's no follow-up. And anybody from his team, they're just gonna let him die. Yeah, that is actually sad. Which is what hero is the one that has most like only worded talent?
Those are gonna be the strongest one.
Yes.
Like, let's see if Shadow Demon creates illusion on that. That's a good one. It doesn't have a number.
Yeah, but then the cast... Okay, it's only 75% cast range right now. I think you're right. You might go for that one.
Well, there's a lot of numbers. Is there anyone that has like 2 or 3 abilities, talents, that doesn't have a number in it? Not that I can think of right now.
Not that I can think of as well. We'll have to check the heroes at some point. I'm sure someone already did. Someone already found out.
Raid King reincarnates only 80% of the time.
Yeah, but does he have multiple texts? I mean, Lycan has the what's it called? Oh no, the 2 extra wolves spawn is still 2. You got the geomagnetic grip targets allies on the Earth Spirit. Well, there is smoke up again for Virtus.pro. Let's see if they can find anybody. Both teams seemingly wanting to fight, but only on their own terms, only when they are the ones to initiate. But they're hunting. And this Queen of Pain Xani is invisible. Already broke a bit of the smoke from the Bat Rider, and they don't have detection at the moment. Not close by anyway.
Queen of Pain with Orchid can't control any of these heroes. Like, Zeus only has defensive item right now, and that's a Yule to dispel it. And they have no real save. Like, you don't have any ways of, like, removing it. There isn't a single spell. Oh, man.
Yep.
Bottom lane, IL2W, Necro 3, plus a Dragon Scale. The tower just melts.
Yep. And there's no one coming in here to defend. They know that he has his team backing him up. I know there's 3k gold in favor of HellRaisers, and they have got 3 kills in favor as well. But who do you feel is in favor of this game? Like, who is in control?
Zeus is a, let's say, counter to PL and the illusions on paper, but if Phantom Lancer gets like 4 or 5 slotted, you get a Basher, you get a jump on him, there is no save. You can just shred him apart. And with this build, like Hood Mantis style, you are tanky enough to survive. There's no real burst damage unless they like take him with the Bat Rider, so he should be able to. Let's see, Hood's still ready.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. They know exactly he's getting pinged out. They know it's his nice Sonic Wave coming in from Xani. Hitting on 3, looking for targets. ILTW will be the first one to drop here in this madness of a fight. Now Solo has already used his exorcism, but to no avail. Double kill going the way of the Queen of Pain, and the rest of Virtus.pro is out.
Yeah, you could see Nyx tanking a lot of damage, then being able to jump out of the fight, reset, regen up a little bit, and come back. They don't have the best Roche taking lineup. And there's Lucky Shot to reduce some armor, plus a PL, but you also need to take... Okay, there's a double damage. That's gonna help. Let's go in, straight into Roche.
Yeah, that should be enough. And Lycan is about to be up again as well.
You know they used a lot of long cooldown spells, pretty much everything they have.
They did.
Yeah, more than
they also
60
revealed
seconds.
the Blink, didn't they? They revealed Bat Rider's Blink?
They did, yes.
That's an Aegis for Nyx.
Thank you, Ice Frog, for helping us out. Yeah, now just clicking some buttons from Seattle. Here's a DD for you.
Yep. Gotta get that Roche down. Whoever grabs it first gets it, and it was HellRaisers this time around. Yeah, they're doing good. They are comfortable, I feel like, in this game. That being said, we heard the panel talk endlessly about all the answers that Virtus.pro already had to a Phantom Lancer.
Oh, look at the bottom lane. Phonic. Nix is pinging it out. Like, man, leave this farm to me. Phonic stands there for a couple of seconds, then uses Swashbuckle. Gets a couple of those. Man, I need to finish off my hood. Also, loving the build on Phonic.
That's important.
He went for Javelin first. And Javelin is always going to be great on this hero. It gives you much more kill potential. But after that, he just tanks up. Power Treads, Hood, going for these tanky items.
Yeah, exactly what you wanted it to. So he's on the right track there. And yeah, sometimes I think he's allowed to take a little bit of farm from Nyx. Because as far as cores go, like of the 3 cores in his squad, he is definitely not looking the healthiest.
Wait a second, is that a Echo Saber queued up by Phantom Lancer? What?
Yeah.
I don't
Burns
believe I've
mana
ever
faster?
seen.
Like, what do you feel like is the theory behind it?
There's always a better choice than Echo Saber for sure. I'm not sure why. Maybe he just wants to style on them. Okay,
Oh, he
switches
changed.
back to Basher, thank God.
Maybe just playing with it in his mind, you know, like, could this be? Or maybe he just misclicked as well. There's a chance.
Well, I'm gonna make these casters look dumb, but we did not get debated.
No. What, are they close to each other? No, they're not. Damn it. In the shop. Not on my shop, anyway. Alright. Can a VP find a kill there? All hiding in the trees here, HellRaisers. With using Nyx as bait. He has, of course, got that Aegis. And they don't have Lycan, but they can use this fight perhaps for some, I don't know, some distraction while ILTW beats on the tier 2 or tier 3. Oh! Rezo! It's looking for something. That's an illusion, Queen of Pain, though. And they find him. And they can't chase him down. Actually, they can! They find him, actually! Glimpse back as well. Rezo is out. And Lycan is pushing the tier 2, so the distraction did not really work. Not for HellRaisers anyway. They are still able to find Phonic. He wasn't out in time. He has got a Rolling Thunder available, but I think he realizes that it would be mute to use it.
This is kind of a game that Virtus.pro needs to play. They can't just straight up fight into Phantom Lancer. But as time goes by, their lineup is not gonna get stronger compared to HellRaisers. Like, you have Lycan, at one point, it just falls off. You have Batrider, who's not having that good of a game. And then you have position 5 Death Prophet. Like, she's just gonna get bursted.
You did say, like, late game, Zeus is a beast. Is that enough to offset?
Yeah, just the hero in general is a beast, but you need to have other cores who can scale, and these are not the cores. So if this game tries for another, like, 15 minutes, HellRaisers have 95% of winning the game.
That's a lot.
I'm just being generous.
I mean, do we have a... Wait a second. Where is the... I don't know what the highlight button is for the odds. Can't see it, unfortunately.
I think Alt F4.
Thanks! Almost had me. Very close! Definitely haven't heard that one before. Do you have a kid, Lacoste?
Not that I know of.
You're very heavy on the dad jokes.
I'm just getting old.
Fair, fair. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Looks like HellRaisers is smoked up and is on the hunt. Might want to try and find a wolf. But that Zeus ultimate will make sure that everybody realizes that they are being smoked, and ILTW is now hiding in the trees, teleporting himself out, and they won't find him in time. Very nice. It's a long cooldown to use the Thunder God's Wrath, but if you use it in times like that, that is absolutely worth. Don't want to get jumped by your enemy team.
The thing is, at one point you're gonna have to fight, and if you're just sitting around like this little triangle of yours trying to get will get out-farmed eventually, and Phantom Lancer is the ultimate carry here. He is not afraid of any of the heroes, unless he gets dragged by Lasso into 5 heroes of Virtus.pro. But there's always a Shadow Demon.
Yeah, there is an instant save, and there's glimpses and other things. A little bit of a spooked Earth Spirit there. Did they not... Wait, is this like ships passing in the night? Did VP just not realize that HellRaisers was that close, or was this their target all along? Are they just going to see what they can do on the bottom lane? Because they do see Nyx, and they're probably aware that the rest of the squad is sitting behind them. Actually, they know now, because there's an observer ward that scouts them all out. Was an observer ward that scouted them all out.
HellRaisers, they don't need to go for a high ground push. They're still very limited on the tower damage. You don't have that Prophet Dragonite that you can just siege slowly and force them to take a fight. Instead, they have a gem, so they're going to be getting rid of the vision from Virtus.pro, playing around the second Roche timing cheese and Aegis. At one point, Virtus.pro will have to take a fight near the Roche.
Or maybe they want to take a fight on near the base, because they only need to win one fight if they can just take the whole base after that, or 2 lanes of ranks. Rezo is actually looking for Queen of Pain. They find them on the bottom lane, and they should be able to take out Sani before the rest of the team is here, before the rest of HellRaisers is able to come to the aid of Funnick here. He uses his Rolling Thunder. Will try to do what he can with that. Is now chasing LTW, who's getting glimpsed back, but will be able to live. BKB TP out for him.
Right now,
they got
Lycan
the
is...
Queen of Pain.
They did. Right now, Lycan is extremely strong. BKB, they have Necro 3 plus Helm of the Dominator. So this is a kind of game that Virtus.pro will try to play. You can just go for a split push into a kill. They have very mobile heroes. BOTs, Windlace, Faded Brooch. He's zooming. 500 move speed.
Yeah. He is doing good. Do you feel like that movement that VP just did, was that the way for them to get an edge on the game? Taking a lane of racks? Because I always thought that PL is considered one of those heroes. It's doesn't matter if you miss a couple of racks, he'll still be able to push the waves out at almost the same speed as he normally would.
Well, definitely Phantom Lancer can take over the game. Abyssal Blade finished. Where's the reveal? Just TP out.
Reveal, TP out, yeah. Got him. Go solo. The support play. That was the reveal of the Abyssal, I feel. Maybe the nice little bit of a jump. I also W, hiding in the trees, but the TP out for him is going to be on time. He's fine. Funning's still hunting. He has got a gem as well, so that should maybe get some more map control in favor of HellRaisers in terms of vision. That being said, I don't see any observer wards on the map for Virtus.pro, so he already got them all.
It's so hard to play like this. Lycan needs to be out of the map. Same goes for Zeus. At least they have walls to scout things out. Next Roche will respawn in 40 seconds, so they need to be careful in playing around that area.
Yeah, they have to contest the Roche, right? If HellRaisers is going in and they know they have to contest the next Roche.
They do. You can't just let HellRaisers take it freely. How's Zeus doing? Okay, Nimbus is up.
Nice. So that'll be nice in fights. If they last long enough, that is. It will be nice to push more waves out as well, that they can always use that. But Virtus.pro feel a little bit, I don't know, helpless still.
If they don't find Zeus in a team fight, just check the damage dealt by Zeus. But they have Queen of Pain with, Blink BKB, so it's gonna be much easier to do so, and he cancels the attack on the outpost. So one controlled by Radiant, one by Dire. Once again, LTW trying to split push. I saw him queuing up Radiance, and now going back to AC, which means that he wants to play this split pushing game, buffing the team around PL, against the PL and the Illusions.
Yeah, they know Roche is up, but someone has to go bottom to defend the tier 3. Actually, Xani's already there. And that's actually spotted. They know he's there with the lightning, but it also means that Nyx is right now free to go into the pit. And I mean, he's not taking it very fast by himself. Nimbus able to get there in time. Nimbus already
not
out.
very effective against PL. He's caught inside of it, but it's taking them a while to take this Roche. So once again, LTW needs to be back to the bottom lane, try to make stuff happen.
The Pango blink. Zayat is not able to kill the courier in time to stop that from happening. And actually, Zayat, they find it. They had a ward there, and yeah.
Now
Nyx is actually teleporting bottom for this one. ILTW looking to run away from this one. Still has his BKB available, and the Abyssal's already on cooldown because it was used on the Earth Spirit. That's a force of a teleport, and they stop the Roche attempt for it. Like, it's half health.
Creeps are still going back to the bottom. Someone needs to address this problem.
Yeah, Rezo is eyeing up Sonny already.
The thing is, if he gets a jump, it's a guaranteed kill.
Yeah,
good play from HellRaisers. They're faking it.
Yes, and they found no one. He does use up in the air. They do have the detection, and he is out. He does have buyback. Might be forced to use it. The disruption was there on Solo. Hold him in position for a little while to be killed off later, and the rest of Virtus.pro realizes the lost cause and runs away.
Yeah, you fooled us once, but good map read from HellRaisers. Now back to the Roche pit.
Yeah,
he still needs some kind of a help. He can kill it solo, but it's gonna take a while.
Is the Shadow Demon not?
Shadow Demon not the hero, really. What's he gonna do? Spam Shadow Poison?
I mean, apparently so. Yes, that is exactly what he's doing.
Oh, here comes Pango.
I mean, they'll take it, and VP can't really do anything about it.
It's a very slow Roche, considering how farmed your Phantom Lancer is, and it's a 33-minute game so far. Yep. So Queen of Pain, Arcane Rune just got level 20.
Yep.
AoE Shadow Strike, that's gonna help. After Lycan does not have a shapeshift, or just, canceling some Blink Daggers on Zeus or Batrider, who does not have a BKB yet.
LTW, he got his wolf form off before getting jumped. He has got a BKB to work with as well. He'll just stand there and hit Sunny. He pops a cheese there on the Queen of Pain. Lives for a long time, but now gets lassoed, and the rest of VP jumping in to kill him off as well. But the BKB will still allow him to blink out after the lasso is done. Zai just looking for the chase. Does not find it yet, actually. This got the magnetized off. The Sonic Wave coming out, but it's too late.
And in the meantime, the other side, Sonny in the back line.
Yeah, I saw that one. I didn't really catch the Nyx finding the Lycan, but it looks like that was a nice kill there as well. Split up fight there, which, I'm happy for HellRaisers that they got the Lycan, because it definitely was an annoying kill to get. But at the same time, Xani losing the Queen of Pain is a pretty big deal for HellRaisers as well.
Look at this aggression from Virtus.pro. They just smoked with 3 heroes, no Lycan, no lasso, ulti.
Okay. Pushka, he is trying to live, gets a glimpse off, but should still die. I like the optimistic Sal. It's like, surely.
It's a free Sal, trust the shovel. He paid for it.
That's true. Oh. Buddick with the Rolling Thunder. Looking for a target. No one will be able to TP out in time, and Solo does not have a teleport scroll. And has got a net available, but I don't think that's going to help him out at all. Mega kill streak for Nyx. 7-1-3 on this Phantom Lancer. We saw him die once when that pause happened there on the top lane. But ever since, he's just been crushing it. He's almost level 25. What do you go for? 4-second doppelganger cooldown reduced, or 24% critical strike?
Usually it's the doppelganger, just so you can keep spamming it.
With the nerf?
4 seconds, like it just got nerfed by 1 second. He also has Silver Edge, which means that he wants to find Zeus. He's just playing this assassination game with Queen of Pain, Pangolier with the Blink Dagger, so they should be able to find Zeus in the backlines.
I like that you're saying that he's playing an assassination game, because it does feel like he's playing the same style as he does on the Riki. Like, this is what he does on a Riki too. Oh, he finds ILTW, and he has an Abyssal Blade for him as well. The Wolf form still came out though, and ILTW is fine. The Pushka not so fine, getting lassoed. Still, Funnick trying to help out, trying to get revenge, and Xani as well. They really want Rezo here, and they're gonna get him at this point as well. Looking for more, finding Zayach, but Zayach had to blink away and roll out and TP away from the high ground. So he's fine, elusive as an Earth Spirit is. I always find that mechanic a little tricky. It's like, the Abyssal Blade was definitely used on the Lycan, but he was in the midst of a shapeshift, so he was fine.
It always feels like you can stop that, but you actually can't.
Yeah.
Now he's going for Boots of Travel to deal with the split push. I also saw him queuing up Radiance 2 or 3 times already. Like, he wants to deal with PL if this game drags. Just a miss chance is great. The overtime damage as well.
Oh, HellRaisers. They don't have a ward on the high ground. That ward is a Virtus.pro, so they won't see anybody being there in the trees. But Solo is definitely sitting there. I don't know. What does Solo want to do here? Doesn't he just... Shouldn't he just go away? Surely.
Buy some time. Try to figure out where they are. So Zeus and Lycan can get some more items. Havoc Hammer. It's a very weird item. Like, it's a good on strength here. Good up, Jeeves.
Oh, Xani is taking so much damage at the moment. He is able to blink out. In the meantime, ILTW can't get out, gets bashed still, and will drop.
Stuck.
And what? Okay, the disruption helps buy some time for the blink away. Still getting chased though by Rezo, and the Sickies are up there too. And look, that's another salve. The value of this.
He's still gonna die. Another salve. All right.
That one tick. Those 1 ticks of the salve saved his life there. I'm not gonna lie. That was a value shovel right there. And now they're hunting. Can
Plus
they hunt?
Glimmer. Glimmer came a bit late.
Yes. They can't find any. You're chasing a Bat Rider and an Earth Spirit. They're both fairly mobile. Then they did kill ILTW this time around. It was very close though on Xani's life.
Sadly for Zeus, he didn't get any good tier 3 items. Like, he's just holding on the repair kit at the moment.
That's actually pretty sad. Even tier 2 items aren't great for him.
Yeah, any kind of spell damage.
I mean, why isn't he holding on? Yeah, there is a quickening charm.
There is?
That's the wrong team. Wrong team!
It's a Shadow Demon.
Yes, my bad. I would say maybe even Keen Optic. Well,
it's much better than Repair Kit. The health region is great. Like, you get extra. Okay, so the Spell Prism. Well, not for Zeus. Give that to, I guess, your Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
Shadow Demon wants to take it all.
I mean, it's pretty good with the disruption. And
They're getting some really nice tier 3 and tier 4 items. While Virtus.pro is getting Havoc Hammer on Lycan. It just feels so weird. Like, okay, I have this active ability, and then you pop it and it's like, nothing.
No, you're kind of expecting always the same effect as the Huskar ability.
Yeah.
It's just always sad. No, they need to hit some more neutrals though, because they really do need some better neutrals, because they've got. I mean, they've got the Zeus that is like the spellcaster. Please let them get a spellcasting item. It needs to be a waste otherwise.
I mean, you know, stuff is not going well for them. Your Bat Rider is holding on Faded Brooch.
Yeah, their neutral items are actually like really weirdly split. There's only one person holding a tier 3 item even. It's just a little odd. The rest is all on the tier 2s and the tier 1s. One tier 4 on the Lycan only. There we go. What is that? No. A magic lamp! Yay! Sorry. That is really mean.
No, this is...
There we go. They get a spell prism too.
Okay. Back it up, boys.
Saved.
They didn't get the quickening charm. as a tier 3 item, but this one could change things around. And he's going for Octarine Core. Didn't get the cooldown reduction talent, instead decided to go for Bolt Duration Stun. Now he started to buy Tome for himself. Like, he just wants to get the levels.
Yeah. ILTW, you think he can get something here? He's eyeing up. Oh, they are actually scanning. That's a Radiant scan. Finding out that there's people there. They know Funnick is in trouble, but I'm not sure if they're going to get there in time to save his life because he is taking so much damage. The Abyssal Blade does come out on ILTW. They do get their revenge and are now hunting for more. The Funnick bait was at least successful for an ILTW kill, and that's great, but they can't get any more. Nobody else sticking around for that one. Still good trade for HellRaisers.
You can see Zayat's already cutting the wave.
Yeah.
This is the kind of a game they need to play.
Yeah, but this is also, we've seen oh, never mind. I was gonna say we see HellRaisers play around these two siege creeps before, but they are not gonna save these two. Are they gonna try to do that on another lane? I guess the others are already dead. Whoa. Guess who's also dead? It's Rezo.
Roche just spawned. That's Cheese Aegis plus a refresher. They would probably prefer to get Aghanim Scepter upgrade instead.
Do you think no one is gonna still try to catch Roger
Yes.
with his... Yeah? Is he gonna...
Yeah.
Where is he gonna place the Nimbus? Nah, I don't think he's gonna do it anymore. He thinks he's long... Oh, no, he placed it somewhere, but...
What did you expect?
But where did he do it? Did he do it close by? I can't find it.
I can't see it.
No. He placed it somewhere, but not on the Shadow Demon from Roger. Roger will live to fight another day.
Next
Alright,
is
so-
just playing Invis, scouting things out, trying to go for a kill. Like,
I
he
mean, I'm
is
telling
6
you,
slotted at the moment.
he really, really loves Ricky. He's just playing it like he is Ricky. There's a lot of similarities, especially now that he has a Silver Edge. Both invisible. Got him. Roshan is up, and I do... there's a double damage rune as well. Virtus.pro is also on the way for that, though. They are going the wrong way around for the DD rune, and it will be Xani that takes the DD rune. The smoke is for VP. They want to try to wrap around and get a pick off here or two. They find them all, actually. They find the lasso on the Shadow Demon first up, but Resolution can't drag him anywhere. He's getting killed off himself. Nyx looking for a good target. ILTW is getting saved with the Glimmer Cape. He's out of there for now. Zaya just not going to go anywhere, though. He is silenced up and he is getting killed off. The same thing goes for Solo. The Resolution bob back for this. He's gonna not... I wish he didn't do that, because they're not gonna take this Roshan away from HellRaisers at this point. Also had a buyback on Roger, as he wanted to be back in this fight, just in case Virtus.pro would continue with their aggression.
This is the target they need to kill. Like, one of the then deal with the others. It's just they don't have a great hero that can stand the ground and fight against the PL. Like, Lycan is not that hero. You can't really know which one is real. Zeus, if he gets jumped, he's just straight up dead.
Yeah. Pushka now with Axe and Refresher Shard. And Resolution with the dieback.
Even now with TW tipping an X. He did so much for the team, only died once in the laning stage, now has a full Satanic. Like, he's running out of slots. He gets the Courier. What else do you want to see from your position 1 in this game?
I mean, he's doing everything right.
And Queen of
He is the
Pain
farmer
is level
talent.
25. That's my favorite level 25 talent.
Fear. The Scream of Pain. Oh dear, ILTW. Getting glimpsed back as BKB was a little bit too late to stop that, and he's trying to make it out, but he
You
can't.
see that Havoc Hammer? Yeah, you feel like it's gonna do something.
Don't be mean. The panic sets in really when you use an Havoc Hammer. Then you know all other avenues are already explored.
Yeah, at one point you're gonna have to take a fight. You can't just like think Zeus is gonna carry you in the super late game. He is
Wait.
strong, but yeah, you
Is
see
he
this.
strong? I guess it doesn't look very strong. He's living for the moment, but
No
only for
buyback.
a short moment. Zaya is trying to save him, but will just fall in at GG is called. Virtus.pro will fall to HellRaisers, and that means that HellRaisers now are the only team left in the CIS region that is undefeated. Have dropped a game, but not a series.
HellRaisers could definitely take this series 2-0.